Alrighty, what is up, everybody? Hello, it's your boy Frosty, and today we are checking out the Creator Clash Aftermath. We're going to be talking about one of the greatest events of our lifetime, and I can't be doing it alone, so let's switch it over. Let's get our boy here. And there he is. What is up? How's Puddle?
I'm not bad. How are you?
Yeah, no, good. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a mask.
That's not professional. We're trying to be, we can't be wearing a mask here while we're trying to do this. Yeah, take it off.
No, I know. Okay, fine.
Much better. There he is, everybody. There's Puddle. Give it up for Puddle, everybody. What is up? But yeah, there he is. There's the face.
There's the face. Wow, I didn't realize how dark I am. I need to go grab more batteries.
Yeah, I was gonna say the light kind of shut right down on you.
1 sec.
Yeah, that's all good. I'll kind of blab to myself. Yeah, how's chat doing? What's up, chat? I am quickly switching over to everything, so it's going to be a second here. Alrighty, there we go. Yeah, that's very dark in there, my guy.
Yeah, what happens?
That's fair. But what an event! Holy crap! Blew my goddamn mind. Like, I was saying earlier that out of all of the, like, kind of creator boxing content or, like, the YouTuber kind of stuff,
Yeah.
I've never really had any personal stakes in it. Other than, you know, like, oh, haha, let's watch Jake Paul fight. Haha. Oh, that's cool. He's doing this. Or no, this one actually had people I was so ready to watch fight. I had stakes in every single fight. I was so excited.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
no,
it was awesome, dude.
Like, I've been seeing it all over the place, and what everybody's been saying is this lineup was the perfect lineup for, like, 2022 and influencer boxing in general, because, like,
yeah.
God, it had the weight classes in that. There was nothing really different in that. Everybody was in the same category. It wasn't like Jake Paul, where somebody weighs 180 and somebody weighs 140 in that. No, everybody was within 10 pounds of each other. It was absolutely crazy.
There was one fight that there was a big weight difference, and we'll get to that.
There was?
There was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was a huge weight difference in one fight.
Was that the Harley fight?
Yeah. He was 60 pounds heavier than Aaron.
Wow.
60 pounds heavier. That's why I believe that's why Harley gave him such a shout out, because, like,
that's a lot.
He took way less time training than Harley did. Harley knew about this months before. And just the fact that he couldn't cut the weight, and he was 60 pounds heavier than the guy.
No, fucking
Aaron's a fucking badass, dude.
He was able to hold up too. He held up his own.
He was awesome. Aaron was a freaking animal. But we'll get to that. We'll go through all the fights and stuff. But initial thoughts, basically, yeah, no, definitely one of the greatest events I ever purchased to watch.
Yeah,
like,
definitely better than the Paul Brothers ones and that.
God. Well, that's the thing. After watching those, you kind of feel like you talk yourself out of it, because you're like, fuck, I spent this much money on this, and now I'm kind of disappointed with how it went and stuff, and you try to convince yourself, you're like, oh, the undercard and stuff, they were good, blah blah blah. Yeah. No, this one was banging.
Everybody was good.
Banging out the box.
It was quick too. We weren't waiting around 25 minutes for each match. Each match is between 5 to 6 minutes to get in and going, and that was sick. Now, actually, I do understand. What?
Oh no, continue. But I have a thought on that thing.
Okay, because the one thing I want to say is we were supposed to get one more fight, which sucks.
Yes.
It's horrible that we never got that extra fight. We were supposed to be a surprise fight. It just never came. Like, it never showed up in that.
Yeah, because on the website there was still the 2 question mark boxes that just never.
And you got Rick rolled whenever you clicked on him, because it was this big surprise in that, but we never got it. Which
that was nothing, yeah. Oh, just imagine at the end, everyone's all like, woo, what a good event. Chills gets up and takes the suit off and throws on gloves.
Oh my fuck.
Critical gets up off the... What?
Critical,
Did we both just say that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would have been fucking prime.
What?
Critical
Because
gets
they're
up.
both not.
Stands up. He already has, like, under his suit, it's just like
Yeah, he just... Alright, let's go.
yeah, he just takes off, he rips his suit off, and he's just jacked, and it's like, let's go.
Why?
That would have been amazing. That would have made Twitter explode.
Yeah. Oh god, dude. See, and that's the thing. I was pretty worried because at first, when I first saw this fight and this was happening, I checked a couple nights ago on MyBookie and all of that to see. I mean, SeatGeek and everything to see how many seats they had left, and it was not close to selling out.
No.
But I was actually really surprised to see today that it completely sold out.
It sold out.
They sold over, I think, 500,000 pay-per-view buys, which was absolutely crazy. I think $30 a piece almost. It's absolutely insane.
Well, then you've got, like, everybody watching through, like, you know,
Us.
non-remedial means and stuff like that. So it's like, so
Like
take all
watch
those
parties.
numbers and just, like,
Oh, yeah.
triple that. Because that was probably one of the most watched things in a long time.
Oh, yeah, that one. And the way that it was going, I feel like it was probably getting more views by the minute because everybody was saying how well put together it was, that people were actually, okay, I'm really, after waiting after the first fight, second fight, they're like, okay, I'm actually willing to watch this, or I'm willing to put my money down on this and that. Like,
Oh, God, yeah.
I'm never buying another, like, KSI, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, any of that type of fight again.
No.
Never will I ever. But I'm definitely going to buy Creator Clash 2 when that comes out, because next year there's going to be another one. So I'm buying that 100%.
What about, what is it? It was, what's that? The social media boxing?
Social Gloves.
What?
Social Gloves.
Yeah, and it's that TV show with, like, 32 influencers, and they're gonna have, like, a little series. It's like Ultimate Fighter.
Weird.
Yeah, so it's
Okay,
like,
I
yeah.
thought you were talking about, like, Social Gloves, like the
Yeah.
boxing event that Austin McFuckface had.
No, this is one that's it's gonna be like in a series, like a TV series kind of format, and it's gonna be they invite 32 influencers.
Is that what Fr0zD? But no, it's not what Fr0zD got knocked out by very Saul.
No, because this is like it's still in talks to come out.
Oh.
This one, they don't have a lot of people. But basically, yeah, 32 YouTubers and stuff get in. They do prelims, and then 8 men and 8 women will go onto the show, and each episode will like end with a fight one-on-one with one of the people they nominate, kind of thing. Basically, like Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool, man.
I'm into that. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
That's probably the next thing I want to watch out of all that stuff. Because like, oh man, that was hype.
No, yeah. That's the thing. It was actually pretty fun to watch in that. It wasn't one that got boring after a minute.
Oh, and then like you said earlier, the whole waiting in between fights, where like in UFC and boxing and stuff, we have the little like, you know, you have your little sponsors going on, and then you have like a long talk about each fighter and stuff. No, this one got in every fight.
Yeah, it played the quick intro video and then had a quick 30-second interview and then walked.
Fight, yeah, that kept my attention.
Which, like, damn, I still can't get over that dad fight. That was insane.
Yeah, actually, speaking of that, here, let's jump on in. Let's bring up this. Boop, the first fight of the night.
Woo!
Right there. Actually, I don't think that's
Was
centered.
it the first fight?
What's that? Sorry. That's going to bug me if that's not centered.
Who was the
Yeah,
first
Matt
fight?
Watson and Dad.
Okay.
Now, my one gripe is Nathan Barnett. If you had to pick a character to fight as, why did you go with Dad and not Keith Apicary?
Because Dad is OG.
Yeah, that's
Because
kind of like, that's the
thing, Matt
character.
talked to Dad and wanted to fight Dad.
Yeah,
So
okay.
Dad accepted the fight.
That makes sense then, because like...
I feel bad for Matt. He should not have accepted that fight. He should have maybe went home or went to an ER after.
Oh, he probably did.
That nose probably broke again.
Oh, God, dude. Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
so... Basically, yeah. Matt... When we were talking about this, what was it, a couple weeks ago when we did the stream on your channel,
Yeah.
we put our predictions up, and like I said, Matt, I love you, buddy. You're an awesome creator, and you're one of my favorite people on YouTube. But holy shit, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And he died. Basically.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, were you being serious about that? Because, like, damn, he full blown died.
He pretty much died. Yes. What are you doing?
So, like, I don't know, man. That was fucking crazy. Like, within 22 seconds?
22 seconds. Basically, what happened was Dad came out gunning and threw Matt for a ringer.
Yeah, he wouldn't let Matt even throw one punch. That was the thing. Matt threw one punch. Literally one punch. Other than that, he was getting his head beaten.
One punch that landed. So if
That
Matt...
was pretty good. It was pretty flushed.
Yeah, so if he retires, he can say his whole career he never missed a punch.
That's true.
Yeah, every punch he ever thrown.
Well, technically, now Dad has the fastest like TKO knockout in YouTube boxing history.
Oh my god, dude! 22 seconds. He came out like a caged animal.
Jake Paul or anything can beat that.
No, I don't. I don't think we've ever had anything like that before. So
Which
like,
all of them. Like, that's why it was such a great lineup all around, was because everybody, almost every single fight was a TKO. It was a fucking unanimous decision, 2 fights, TKO on the other.
oh my
That's
god!
absolutely crazy. We've never had that in a boxing contest.
Well, just imagine like an event night with how many 7 fights, right? Event night, right?
Yeah.
There's
9
never more than one doctor stoppage
No.
in
no.
those. There
And
was
that's why it
doctors
was every single
referee
fight.
stoppages all night.
No, that's the thing, man. That's why it was so perfect. That's why I think everybody. That's why I'm happy that everybody was in the same weight class. Besides Harley and that, but everybody was in the same weight class because, going on. Who was Graham? Graham versus fucking
Yeah, Michael.
who?
Michael Reeves.
Michael. That was crazy, dude. Michael Reeves just went off. Michael Reeves destroyed him within seconds, dude. Like, that was scary.
That's why I love the guy, man. Oh, you got your ass kicked by a kindergartner. It's great.
But I still can't believe Graham looked over at the referee and was just like,
Stop.
"No,
Yeah.
I'm done, homie. I'm completely done. I'm going home."
Well, this guy that you're not really... sorry, getting off track. Keep on the first fight for a sec.
True.
Yeah, I think that's kind of how...
Matt.
Yeah, that's kind of how it went with Matt and Dad, too. Matt came out literally swinging like a caged animal. He just let him go. When that bell rang, he went in for the kill. And Matt was probably thinking to himself, oh, it's the first fight of the night. All right, we're going to give him a show, or, we'll kind of, we've...
I
did the rap.
for a second. You got to feel each other right.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. I did the diss. You did the diss. Oh, it's going to be...
Yeah.
We're going to make this kind of hype and ready. And then Dad just fucking exploded.
That's not turned out at all.
No. Dad fucking exploded. And fucking ruined this poor kid's life. I can't say kid. He's only a year younger than me. And he's like 1,000 times more successful. So, Matt, respect you. I love you, buddy.
Well, here's the thing. Matt, he just shouldn't have fought in the first place. Like, he was saying he knew about his nose. And I think that nose would have been a problem in the second round, in the third round, in the fourth.
God, yeah.
Fuck, dude. Like, that nose, it was a problem.
And Dad knew what he was doing and he targeted it. Like, the one part in the fight where Matt kind of gets wobbled and he goes to take a step away, and you could tell that he fucked up by taking that step away because he threw his whole head in that direction while he was walking.
Yeah.
And Dad capitalized that with a fucking swing hook.
Did you see fucking Matt's face when he just... His eye just right opens?
He didn't realize he just got hit by a truck. Like...
Yeah, and I think that's when they called the fight practically.
Yeah,
because right after that, Dad just went off 3 punches and then ref came in.
His little... Dad, after he stumbled in the corner, Dad kind of did that charging run into the corner with him and caught him again. And I think that's when the ref was like, okay, stop. No, stop. He's not comprehending this.
Who was the fight? Was it the second... No. See, I'm going off the subject, but Who was the one that didn't want to keep punching? Odds won out, right?
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
odds won
okay,
out,
yeah. And I
We'll
did a
wait
thing.
for that one. But yeah. I did a thing. Just did not want to punch anymore. 'Cause he was like, stop, this is crazy.
Yeah, he's like, I won. Please stop. I won. Like, I'm not gonna keep hurting this guy. That's respect right there.
This the guy's birthday.
Well, that's the thing, because like that's respectable to know that, like as a fighter, to see that they're not defending themselves, to be like, okay, I'm not gonna just dive on you.
Yeah.
Because like you see it in some boxing matches and some like most UFC matches where someone drops and they get on top and just start wailing on them. It's like that's where the damage happens.
Yeah. That's what happens with that. No, I agree with that. That's why I kept seeing a lot of back of the head, and it kept pissing me off.
I saw a lot all through the night, a lot of back of the heads.
And a lot of them were counting, but some were being counted. A lot of them weren't being, and it was like, oh my god.
Well, like, I have a couple gripes with the refs of tonight. I'll say that when we get to it. But yeah, I have a couple gripes with some of the calls that were made. Nothing like game-changing and bad or anything. It's just, they kind of irritated me. It's like, come on, guys. Like, you kind of know what you're supposed to be doing here. It's like, he got hit in the back of the head. Stop it.
No, that's the thing. They should be holding it off, or even just calling points or something. Because, like, if you don't remember the weight, like, if you don't remember the commentary, even I can't remember what fight it was, but somebody got just clobbered in the back of the head. And fucking commentary even said, you don't want another thing what happened with KSI and that.
Oh, God, no.
Because I can't remember what fight that was. I think it was maybe the odds won out, or maybe it was Hartley or something. Somebody got punched in the back of the head, and it was hard there. Can't remember, though. I don't know, it was so entertaining.
Yeah, I was going to say,
head over what was going around in that.
I know. I, like, legit have a list.
Icubs won. Like, he's showed so much heart and so much power. He won. He's scarce, okay? He was not going down.
Dude, Iron Jaw, yeah, like, Iron Jaw scarce, man. Holy shit, yeah.
Because that was crazy. Just the blood, and then to almost knock him. But see, I'm going ahead of myself.
Yeah, with the ADHD is taking over again. Let's, final thoughts of the Matt and Dad fight.
Absolutely amazing. Wish it went longer.
Wish it went longer, too. I know, I'm not for Matt's health, obviously, because, like, no, he doesn't deserve to, like, get horrendously
damaged.
damaged.
I wish he didn't come out full blown like that.
But yeah, they should have felt each other out, like you were saying, for a little bit, and then watch Dad just. But I think Dad was making a point.
Yeah.
He was making a point at that time because he was like, "No, I'm like," because like when we were talking on our last podcast, he kind of streamed talking about this with our predictions and stuff. Dad's a fucking like that's what I was saying. Dad's been training for a long time in martial arts and like combat sports and stuff. So like I knew it was an instant win for Dad. Yeah. So I knew it would have been a fucking instant win for Dad. I just didn't think he was actually gonna do it. But yeah, after all like I don't really know the personal biz between them, but like the funny little rap diss and his like song against them and stuff really fueled the fire. No, Dad came out with a purpose.
Well, here's the thing. From what I found out from watching them in interview and that with J-Tree and that, they used to be friends. And then Matt fucked around Dad, and now they aren't friends. So they did have some pretty bad blood in that. They hated, not hated, but they weren't friends. They did not like each other.
That makes sense that Dad came out with a purpose.
That's the thing. Dad was pissed off because he got fucked around by Matt. So I think this was just that perfect opportunity where he's
like, fine, yeah,
getting revenge.
Yeah, you want to fight? Okay, we'll fight. And in Dad's head, in Nathan's head, he was like, "All right, I'm gonna fucking teach this kid a lesson." Like,
and he just
he fucking owned him, dude. Like those.
I still just can't get over the one punch where it was the last one there, where before shit went south, and it was the one punch, and Matt's eyes just wide. Fucking wide.
Oh my god, right?
It's like, my poor guy.
Oh man, he was full of too much heavy cream, let me tell you. And again, I'm a fucking avid Super Mega fan. I fucking love them, but God, that was hilarious to watch him get smoked like that. Respect to
Yeah,
you, Matt, for even doing it.
gasoline.
Yeah, like, respect to him for doing that. That's awesome. But fuck, dude, you got owned. Like, I
No,
was
like,
not
I
expecting a
mean-
first round knockout stoppage, like TKO.
Yeah.
And I also wasn't expecting Dad to come out throwing hammers.
Well, that's the thing. I thought Dad was going to go out slow, but he did say he was going for that knockout.
Oh, he sure did. He was going for everything. He fucking owned him.
He
Like,
wants
again.
fucking revenge.
Like, all respect to Matt for even doing this. Like, awesome. But, dude, you got smoked. You got absolutely smoked. And, like you said, the one where he turns his head and he gets clocked square in the face, and you just see his
eyes.
deer in the headlight eyes, where he's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like, uh-oh, what
That's
am I
the
doing?
thing. He knew at that point, it's over. There's nothing
Yeah.
he can do.
Yeah, and I think after he cornered himself and Dad went with that little charge run, like, I still can't get over that part, too. After he hits
Yeah, I
him,
know.
stumbles back, and then Dad's like coming at him with everything. Like,
It looked like an anime.
it was pretty anime. Like, yeah, I'll give him that.
See, I want to see
bullshit.
a Dad versus Jake Paul.
Jake's
Dad will
too
win.
big.
I know, but Dad's speed, if he's running at you, like,
Yeah,
no, I want to
yeah.
see versus Jake Paul.
Because that's the thing. Isn't Jake a heavyweight?
I think he runs at like 190 or something.
Okay, so light heavyweight to heavyweight
Yeah.
kind of thing in that kind of bracket. Yeah, I couldn't see Dad winning that just because of the size difference and stuff. But I would
That's
love
true.
to see that happen.
I want to see Harley versus fucking Mike Tyson. I mean, not Mike Tyson, fucking Tyson Fury. That would
Okay,
be a
because I was
fight.
gonna say, wait a second here, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, with the final thoughts, it was still a good fight, even though it was the shortest of any influencer boxing kind of matchups
Ever. I think I'm positive it beats out Ben Askren's. I'm positive.
Oh, the knee?
No, like, I'm positive it beats out Jake Paul's knockout over Ben.
Okay, yeah. I was
I
thinking
can't
about
remember
Ben
what
getting the
the
knee to the
round
face.
Oh, Ben's knee to the face. That's still the fastest knockout.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, that's
Actually, no,
pretty
I think
fucking
it was just
fast.
beaten.
Hmm?
Actually, I think somebody just beat it.
Yeah, Dad did. No, I'm
Me?
kidding.
Fuck. Well, Ben Askren's knockout, fucking Jorge to Ben's skull, that was 5 seconds or 6
Oof,
seconds.
yeah.
She just ran and kneed him in the fucking face. So yeah, no. Okay.
But yeah, so moving on to the next one then, because these are fucking fire. Each one we can talk about for hours. That's how good it was.
Oh hell yeah.
Here, I'm just gonna quickly pop off that off the screen.
Was it D12?
What's that?
Was it the D12 fight?
Maybe.
I think D12 was next. It was D12 versus what's his fuck? Ryan.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah. Sorry, I set that up while you were talking. I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Switch.
It was?
Yeah. Ryan and
Matt.
Alex, man.
Ryan McGee.
Now.
McGee.
Ryan's
which
the
one?
fucking... So, as a fan of Super Mega, I know that all like the little inside jokes and memes they make. Ryan McGee is always been known as the heartthrob of Super Mega,
Yeah.
and he fucking proved that.
Okay, I'm sorry. The amount of times they were using H3H3 Heartthrob of 2021, that got me pissed. It's like,
I know.
okay, chill.
Right, I
Like,
know.
he ain't that hot.
Yeah, right.
But, no, fuck, dude. That fight was really good.
That's my fight of the night. If, when we get to it, the main event wasn't that, like, if the main event wasn't as good as it was, this would have been my fight of the night.
Oh, hell yeah. No, I get that. They both were doing good. Now, I thought Alex was a little skinnier than he was. Boy was huge. Boy
Right?
was fat.
Oh, just seeing them come out and being like, oh fuck, these guys, like every single one that came out, they were fit.
Well, that's the thing. I'm surprised that they weren't in, like, those two though, Ryan and Alex. They were in a heavyweight or even,
What does it
what
say?
would it be? Cruiserweight, right?
Middleweight.
Middleweight. Okay, because they weren't. Which
Oh
is
no, they
weird.
were cruiser. They were cruiser.
Oh, they were cruiser. Okay.
They were
I
cruiser.
thought they were fucking whatever the fuck it's called, Bantam or whatever the fuck it said. Or
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking this fight. Or no, I'm thinking about Graham and that. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, Michael. Those are some small dudes. I'll give it up.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I was thinking about them.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
fucking-
No, Ryan's a
Bravo-
big boy, dude.
I thought both were going down at some points. Fucking no knockout.
No,
knockout.
this was the fight that did the decision. This went to decision.
Yeah.
Dude.
Wait. Was it?
This fight with Ryan and Alex, yeah.
Yeah. More
Yeah.
decision.
It was
It was the
unanimous.
only other decision from the main event.
Yeah, it was the only other one. The rest were all TKO and stoppages.
Which is crazy to think. 7 out of 9 TKOs. Wow.
Blows my mind. Like, these guys came out. Well, I mean, I was just about to say these guys came out to put on a show, but I mean that's their purpose. They're content creators. They're
That's the
influencers
thing.
and
They
stuff.
were, they were trying.
Yeah, of course they came out to put on a show, and fuck yeah, it was worth it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
um,
No, that fight I can't really talk too much about because I only saw like the last little bit of it and never saw like the beginning and that, but I saw it. It was good. They both were fucking swinging their hearts out there for a little bit.
oh dude, out of all the fights, Ryan bled.
Really?
Yeah, Ryan was fucking bleeding onto the mat.
Okay, see, I didn't see that.
Dude, like out of every fight, no other drop of blood hit the fucking mat. Except, well, I mean, Dad hit the fucking mat, but that's a different story.
I-dubs.
I was gonna say, I think there was a little bit of blood there. Other than
I-dubs
the main
blood
event.
all over him.
Hmm? Sorry?
Remember, I-dubs was covered in blood.
Okay, yeah. No, that's what I was getting at. Sorry, I talk
Okay.
over you, and I'm using the different sound thing, so I end up
Oh.
talking over you, so I have to ask you, like, one more time.
Ah.
Luckily, you guys in chat and stuff can hear us both separately. I'm still
Oh.
working on the new microphone and situations. But yeah, he bled. Like, I think it was a nosebleed. But there's one of my favorite parts is after round 3 or 4, I can't remember. There's a part while he's talking to his coach and stuff that the doctor's like cleaning out all the blood, and there's like a picture perfect moment. There we go, where Ryan looks over at the camera smiling, and there's just fucking a Q-tip in his nose covered in blood.
Fuck.
And I was like, that's fucking profile picture worthy right there, my guy. Straight up, just the smile he puts out while he turns his head. He's just,
It not be like that. If he would have been a little bit more aggressive, he probably would have pulled it. He probably would have won.
definitely a close fucking match. Like, holy
Well,
shit, dude.
Same as the main event. Like, I don't mean to keep going back to the main event, but if I-Dubs just tried a little harder, he
Yeah.
would have pulled it.
I mean, yeah. Well, we'll get to that, because I was going to say, I'll start talking about it, and then we'll get into
here's
that.
my thing. Okay, even in the Alex one, it shows us every single one. Nobody practiced their cardio. Nobody
No.
made sure that the cardio was good. Everybody was tired by the second or
Yeah.
third fucking round.
Oh,
I
fuck
know
yeah.
we can't say anything. We ain't boxers, but don't you think cardio would be just a little bit more fucking important than that? Like,
Well, that's the thing.
Go button.
And like, it's cardio and body conditioning. I noticed a lot of people did not really work on either, because like a big hit happens and you see them stumble and get kind of like messed up, and then basically throughout the night it's kind of like it was repeating itself. It was like someone would get a big punch in, the other person would wobble, and the other person would go in and just wild, because
Yeah.
the body conditioning on a lot of these fighters were not.
But that exchange, though, in the AB fight, that was fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
That was sick.
But yeah, I don't think a lot of, because like you see them get hit, and they can't shake it off as fast as like an actual professional would do. They take a big hit and then they're back in because they're body conditioned. They're conditioned to take huge hits, right?
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of the creators here worked on. I think everyone was going for knockout punches. I think that was everybody trained boxing and strength. And like, yeah.
They fucked up about that, and they emptied their tanks too quick.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They all kept trying to go for knockouts and that.
They all wanted to be Dad.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like Dad really kind of like set the mood there for everybody. Because the first fight and doing that, that's crazy.
Oh,
and
God,
he got fighting in that, no doubt.
Right?
No, fuck. And then who was the next fight after that one?
Oh, sorry. I was about to say something, and then you looked like you got distracted and looked away, so I was like, what's happening?
Well, it's just how dark it is in my house. Like, literally, I cannot see anything because of the flashlight on in my eyes. So, like, I'm so, like, focused on just that, I cannot see my fridge.
No, I get that. I have 2 giant fucking spotlights right here. I turned off my ring light tonight because I noticed these kind of give me enough. I might do a ring light behind at some point. But yeah, all I see is like the PC, my desk, 2 bright lights, and then just blackness for the rest of my office.
Yeah. No, literally about same here. But like, it'd be different if I could fucking have this on because like, damn, makes it a lot better.
Oh wow, yeah.
But it's gonna die within like a second, so it sucks.
Yeah, I can't have that. The camaraderie in this fight, though, the fucking sportsmanship at the end of this fight, they were awesome. Like
everybody was nice. Besides not being like that, Harley, he was kind of a little bit of a cock.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I was just about to go on a tangent. It's like we'll get into the tangent when we're talking about that fight, or we're gonna get all backwards and confused.
Well,
but yeah,
everybody was respectful because that's even what IDubbbz wanted from the start. IDubbbz wanted everybody to be respectful from it. Everyone, it wasn't supposed to be like some type of bullshit. We hate you.
He wanted it to not be a Jake Paul thing.
That's the thing. He didn't want that, and he did perfect by it.
Yeah, honestly, like the respect and camaraderie of everybody that came out, except when Dad fucking murdered Matt.
Well, even Keemstar came out and said, "Congratulations, IDubbbz. This is probably the best boxing influencer event ever."
Oh fuck yeah! I agree. I agree. 1,000 times agree, man. Because like, wow.
You're gonna now see. I bet you're gonna now see all influencers are gonna be like the August fight with Jake Paul, the August fight with KSI, the next Bombs bullshit. When all that happens, you're gonna be able to see. I bet you all of them are gonna take note, and we're gonna see it being a lot quicker setups than that.
Right.
We're gonna start seeing fights last only 10 minutes and that, and then we're on to a new fight instead of waiting 20 minutes, 15 minutes, half hour.
No.
Somebody got a knockout. Now we have to wait an extra 15 minutes.
Oh God, yeah.
You got TKO'd in the first round. Okay, well you're going up now.
Well, like, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Because like honestly, if you think about it, if we saw the Matt and Dad fight, and then immediately after we had 15 minutes of break, wouldn't have kept my attention.
No, it'd be boring, and it wouldn't be nearly as like cool of a knockout in that. Like,
oh, because you're still reeling from it. When the next guy's getting interviewed, you're like, "This is hype. Let's keep going." Like,
yeah, let's see if he can do the same thing.
Not because like I'll be brutally honest. When I'm watching events and stuff, and I'm watching like Bellator, UFC, and I'm watching like the big ones, and they take that long in between, I get up, I go make a sandwich, I go have a beer or something, I go walk around, I go to the bathroom.
Something, turn it off.
Yeah, and then I switch over to something else for a little bit. You come back and you're like, oh, the fight's back on? Okay, cool. No, this kept your attention incredibly.
That's the thing. Like me, I had to run down stairs because my phone was at 3%.
Oh, God.
And I had to run down to go grab my portable charger. And I rushed down and rushed back up because I didn't know if I was going to fucking miss something, if I was going to miss an intro, if I was going to miss a fight or anything, just because of how fucking snappy it was. It was so nice.
And that's what you said. That's what you just said too. Is watching you were afraid to miss like the intros and stuff too because they were. It's all content creators, so of course they had awesome like intros and cool pre-fight videos and stuff. And
I don't need to talk about the main event right now, but like, oh my god, the content court. I mean, the content cop fucking theme over the video was so good. If he would have played content cop theme during his walkout, he probably would have won.
And then Wade was like, "I used to police your content," and I was like, "Yay, let's go!" But yeah,
so
Alex
good.
and Ryan, beautiful fight, absolute war in there. Blood was shed, and then after, they hugged, and then they were like, he wrapped his arm around him, and he's like congratulating his buddy, like, Ryan, you got my heart, man. You stole my heart tonight. Like beautiful sportsmanship. Holy crap. Beautiful sportsmanship. Because, like, they went in there and they were at war for all 5 rounds. But then after, they were the best of buddies. And he was congratulating his, like, friend. He's like, dude, you won. Congratulations. That's respect. Because, you both put in everything you had. Everything you had into that fight. And you both came out smiling. That's fighting. That's combat sports right there. Like, that's what makes me happy watching that shit.
See, and that's why I like that. And that's why I like fucking, like, the whole thing, the whole event and everything.
Oh, God, yeah.
Just everybody was just so respectful in that, and you didn't have to worry about any fucking bullshit going on.
Right. So, yeah. Alex won by unanimous decision. Total war. Respect to both of them. If you guys don't watch either of them, please check them out. They're amazing. Same with Dad and Matt. I'll say that too. Like, beautiful fights. Great people. I'm happy that I get to see something like this in my life. Like, YouTubers actually getting it on in a fight. Like, what?
Like what Harley said, I thought the weirdest thing was slime.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He thought the weirdest part about YouTube was watching slime channels, but no. It's now all these influencers are getting into the ring and punching the piss out of each other.
Yeah.
And again, when we were watching the last Jake Paul event, I think.
Yeah.
The commentator was saying how, despite all the hate and stuff that people are like, oh, haha, influencers and YouTubers are doing this sport that. This is one of the greatest things to happen to fucking boxing and stuff like that in the longest time.
Boxing was dying.
It was, yeah.
War. People are looking at Canelio, Bivol, fucking into Tyson Fury, into Tommy Fury and that thing. Reason of Tommy Fury getting millions of views on his YouTube videos are because of Jake Paul.
Which is,
and that's like not being like that, but that's a good thing.
No, I 100% agree. Like, this is. Again, you and I, we like combat sports. We've grown up watching UFC, wrestling, all that shit, boxing and stuff. And just to see this new resurgence of millions of people watching fights again is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've never had that. We're still kind of youngins. We never had the Muhammad Alis and the Mike Tysons and stuff where it made boxing so popular worldwide.
See, and it's the way, too, you gotta remember that they're doing it. They're doing it so perfect in the way. Because, like, here's the thing, we aren't getting 10 fights a year in that. We're getting maybe 2, 3, 4 at most.
We're getting big events.
Well, that's why it's a lot better, because the novelty isn't wearing off so quickly with it. If
I
we were
agree.
getting it in 7 months, okay, I'd be fucking sick and tired of this.
Yeah, if I were to watch, like, every couple months seeing the same, like, boxers and stuff from YouTube channels and stuff, it's like, okay, cool, whatever. You're right. The novelty is fucking gets me going. I am glued to the screen watching my favorite creators and stuff fight. Because, fuck yeah. 2 of my favorite things to do. YouTube, watching combat sports. Put those together, I'm in, baby. I'm in 100% of the time.
Oh, hell yeah. No, I agree with that.
Like, I'm a real huge Bellator supporter, and I know you are too. But, like, out of focus, 1 sec. There we go. But, like, Oh, I almost lost my thought there. Shit.
Get it focused.
Right? I did. I used the finger trick. But yeah, huge supporters of Bellator and stuff, and like you know these fighters from that, and you've known fighters from UFC and stuff. These are people that we know not through fighting.
Yeah.
That we've grown up watching and giving us content and giving us like funny videos or serious stuff, or like in Dr. Mike's case, he fucking helped me through the beginning of the pandemic, dude.
No, literally though.
Like he was when everyone was getting a little panicky about when the world was shutting down in the beginning of 2020, I watched Dr. Mike because he kind of like kept me calm and gave me a bit of focus to be like, he's like, no, I'm a doctor. It's not going to be that bad, guys. And I was like, thank you. So like all these creators got me.
Hundreds of thousands of people died.
Yeah, but he meant like the world ain't going to end.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It did for those people, but I mean like as a whole.
We're good.
But yeah, he kept me going and stuff.
Yeah, one sec.
Okay. I'll set up for the next fight. So I believe if I turn this on now, yeah, we got the next fight up there. So we'll be ready to go. But yeah, other thoughts and stuff about just this as a whole is just incredible. It's amazing. Like, who the fuck would think this is going to be a huge talked about thing? Like, okay. Imagine in like 2007, you'd have like Ian and Anthony versus like Niga Higa and fucking Fred.
Excuse me, what did you just say?
Niga Higa,
Oh, okay, sorry.
the YouTuber.
No, I didn't hear like the three things you just said because I was walking. But
Oh, I was gonna say, back in 2006, 2007, or before that even, you'd have like Fred, Ian and Anthony from Smosh, Niga Higa, and fuck, who else was also on it?
Ray
Yeah, because I was gonna say all those.
Johnson.
What?
Ray William Johnson.
Oh yeah, Ray. I thought you said wait. I thought you were saying wait, so I was like, wait, what?
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, no, Ray. Yeah, Ray. You would have had like them, and it's like you're thinking to yourself, you're like, that would have never like there would not have been any boxing or anything
Imagine
between
saying
them.
that to one of them.
I will, because like they probably understand that. They understand that they were in that era of YouTube where there was like 4 big names of YouTube. That was it, and trying to even come up with like an idea of having them in like a combat sport and stuff. What the hell would that even entail, right?
Well,
So
that's
now-
what I mean. Like, just imagine going up to them and like back in the day, back in 2007, walking up to Smosh and saying, "I will give you $5 million if you go train for 6 months in a boxing match and fight Ray William Johnson." They would laugh their
they would
asses
laugh.
off. Be like, "How we make that within a week?"
Well, like even so, yeah, they would have laughed because of how silly the concept is. Like,
yeah,
that's
but
just
now,
silly. Now this is cool. This is happening. And as much as like again, I respect the hustle and stuff, but I would I think Jake Paul and Logan Paul are kind of to thank for this. And
personally,
Bryce.
Personally, I think it was KSI and Logan Paul.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, that fight right
KSI,
fucking there.
Logan Paul, Jake Paul versus Deji. It was the original.
That
here's
fight
the thing.
right there.
KSI started. Well, Joe Weller started YouTube boxing with somebody, and then Joe Weller won the boxing match. So then Joe Weller fought KSI, and then KSI won. So then KSI called out Logan Paul. Logan Paul wasn't going to fight unless Jake Paul fought. So then they matched it up for the two brothers to fight, and that was the origin of it. So if it wasn't for KSI, this wouldn't have started because Joe Weller was nobody.
Yeah, I was going to say just any of that. Yeah, just any of that whole situation. If none of that happened, we wouldn't be here today talking about this.
Yeah, just imagine if KSI didn't call out Jake and Logan Paul.
Well, what if Jake didn't want to fight?
Yeah.
And Logan was like, okay, I'll back out. Right?
Or Jake fought KSI instead of Logan. Like,
they haven't fought yet.
Does that mean if Jake would have fought KSI, does that mean that Jake Paul would have fought Mike Tyson?
Dude, there's an alternate universe out there. That happened.
Did you actually know that people are it's like a 90% chance that it's going to be Tommy Fury and Jake Paul's fighting in August 13th or something like that. They'll be fighting. But there is a small percent chance that it could be Mike Tyson, because Mike Tyson has been talking about that he's looking for a fight and he might have scheduled one for August. So, and it was before Jake Paul announced his. And now Mike Tyson isn't saying anything. Jake Paul announces that he's back August 13th or whatever date, or August 26th or whatever day it is. And Mike Tyson has yet to say anything. So there's a small chance that it might actually be a Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson bullshit.
And it's going to be it's going to be bullshit. Mike's too old. He's doing it for money.
Mike's too old, but, Mike would kill him. Mike
would kill him, but...
It would be 30 seconds. Jake would be done.
Dude, 1980s.
Mike Tyson can literally do that, and he can go through metal. Like, no joke, he can do that, and he's been able to punch right through a sheet of metal. Like, homie's a tank.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, too. He's old, but he's still a fucking animal. But, like, just imagine 1980s Tyson.
So imagine 15-year-old Mike Tyson.
Oh, he would fucking...
Where he was going there.
Yeah, he would literally just kill him. He would just kill him in the ring. Because that's during the time where Mike was still, like, on the streets and stuff. Like, Mike would fucking literally murder him.
See, that's why I feel bad. Because here's the thing. I'm so happy with what Jake Paul... We're getting off the Creative Clash, I know. But, like, I'm so happy with what Jake Paul has been doing with Amanda Serrano. I'm so happy in that. But Jake Paul needs to realize he's not a true fucking boxer, and that's why Amanda is losing now. Because if you didn't know, Amanda just lost her fucking first time or whatever.
Oh yeah.
In the last 10 years, she's lost. Same with Canelio and that.
She showed a lot of fucking promise too. Like you said, a decade of fucking being amazing, and now all of a sudden you're being trained by this, and you're
Jake
under
Paul.
his care.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say his name.
Like,
No, kidding.
Eddie Hearn said to Jake Paul, "You'll never be a fucking champion. So stop trying to fight these champions." Like,
no.
Even he said, "Yeah, you'll beat Tommy Fury. There's no doubt in my mind. You'll you'll beat Tommy Fury. There's no doubt, because you're bigger than him. You're faster. You're stronger. But stop trying to say you're Mike Tyson or fucking Muhammad Ali and that.
McGregor,
like,
even.
Yeah.
Like even
McGregor would kill him. No offense, but McGregor. Yeah. But it's a debate.
With like, you know, with like Floyd and stuff, like McGregor is not a boxer. He's a grappler and a striker from the top. So like, and that was McGregor's big thing when he did the boxing fight. He's like, half a fight, cool. I don't have to worry about elbows or kicks.
Yeah, my legs or anything.
Yeah, but no, it's a whole different sport. And Floyd has trained in that his whole life. It's a whole different ball game, man. It's not half a fight. Boxing
that's the thing. That's why you look at Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul's last fight. And even though Tyron got knocked out, Jake Paul still Tyron still picked up Jake and literally body checked him or whatever.
It's a whole new sport.
He's the UFC champion.
Well, that's
like even Jake even said like that was the UFC part coming out.
That's
where
exactly
Jake
it. It's a whole different
Jake
sport.
admitted on Logan Paul's podcast after that Jake was genuinely scared that he was going to get thrown down to the ground and Tyron was going to jump on him because he didn't know if the UFC aspect came out in him or not.
Well, exactly.
Like he said, he got scared.
Yeah. You can't have a fucking pro tennis player get into someone in a ping pong match.
Yeah.
Just because you're hitting a ball over a net. It's a whole different sport, whole different rules, whole different mindset.
But they know how to play that tennis, so don't fuck with them there.
Yeah, but you catch them on tennis, you're dead. But you catch them in a fucking ping pong match, there's a chance that you could win because it's a whole different sport, a whole different like mind vibe, right? So yeah, with boxing and wrestling and UFC and all that, same thing. Like,
that's why Jake Paul's next fight needs to be Tommy Fury, or else I'm done with the Jake Paul shit.
I wouldn't give a shit after if not, because like at least a boxer, like.
Well, I get it. He's been saying like, "Oh, fight a real boxer. I fight Van Askren, a UFC champion. Oh, I mean, an expert striker. Oh, fight a real boxer. I go and fight a UFC champion, 5-time champion, heavyweight. I win." And it's like, yeah, but you have still yet to beat a real boxer.
Yeah.
Go beat somebody who is real.
Hell, if
like
you think
he's saying, he's gonna beat Canelio in that because Canelio lost. I dare you.
Yeah, because that's exactly it, right? Catch Jake in the octagon with his past 2 fights.
He's
then,
dead.
Then talk to me. Exactly. Like if you're boxing UFC fighters and winning, who the fuck cares? That's again back on my other topic. If I beat world champion tennis player at ping pong and I'm being a cocky asshole about it, meet me on the court. Like, then actually you get to talk about it. Meet them in the sport that they are champions in. Or I beat a champion. So, I could literally go punch a fucking chess champion right now. Oh, I beat a champion. No, it doesn't matter. Like,
well, go play checkers.
Yeah, well, right? Well, that too, right? Like, same thing, same board. So why isn't it the same thing? Like,
no, that's the thing. But before we keep going off, who wins the next fight?
Oh, I have this right here and ready to come up. We have comment etiquette. Our boy Eric fighting DJ Welch, man.
Okay, I did not watch that one.
I caught a little bit of it.
Okay, I sadly did not watch it.
I know. We have life stuff.
Wait.
Did you watch the Odd Ones Out fight?
Wait.
Because if so, you can
Yeah,
talk
no, I
about
didn't
that.
watch that. But yes, I did watch the Odd Ones Out fight.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
that
I
one
didn't watch
versus
that one.
I Did a Thing.
Yeah. I didn't watch most of that one. I was distracted doing stuff and yada yada.
That one was just insane. Okay, I Did a Thing. He just completely just demolished the Odd Ones Out, and I felt so bad because it was the Odd Ones Out's birthday.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so I felt fucking bad for that. But that was crazy.
Okay, but yeah, one fight back. Eric from Comment Etiquette and DJ Welch.
Yeah.
Eric, fucking total props to him, man. Like, just fucking dude who sits there and makes comments on YouTube videos that are really funny and makes, like, videos about it, got into the fucking ring with that tank and still put up a fight.
Well, like, I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to decide if I did watch that one or not. I can't remember. I was so, like, into it.
Oh, I know, right? I know. I know. The whole event was amazing.
Well, who were you voting for during
In
that
this fight?
Wait.
Which one?
Wait, you're talking about the Alex?
Oh, no. No, we've moved on. We're on Comment Etiquette and DJ Welch right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
And
DJ.
I obviously had fucking DJ easy on the books.
DJ was the darker skinned dude, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did watch that one. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Awkward. That was the last fight I thought we were talking about. I thought that was the last fight.
No, the last fight was Ryan and...
I was talking about DJ.
No, the last one was Ryan McGee and Alex.
Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't watch the Ryan McGee versus Alex. I started at the DJ one.
Oh, okay, well then, no, exactly. Everything that we said before worked for that fight, because Alex and fucking Ryan was a fucking war.
And Alex won.
Alex won, yes.
Okay.
And they were hugging and...
Superman get lost. That's sad.
I know, that's unfortunate, because I actually had bets...
Don't
not
invest
bets.
in stocks.
But I had my pick in that fight was Ryan. Because Ryan's a big dude, and I've seen him pick Matt up and throw him.
Win, in general. I just had that feeling where, like, DJ's such a big boy, he's got this.
Oh, DJ was a fucking dude. And Eric,
But that's what I was meaning about the DJ one, though. I was meaning, like, DJ was a little bit overweight for that. Like, he was a little bit big. Like,
yeah.
Don't you not see the rolls going over his shorts? I was like, damn.
We're not talking about Aaron and Harley yet.
Like,
Come on.
heavyweight.
We're not talking about Aaron and Harley yet. We'll get to rolls later. No, I'm kidding.
No. There was rolls. That was a pretty big roll on fucking DJ.
Oh, dude, Eric was also pretty bag of milk looking. So, like, it was a good matchup between them. But they both still got pretty fucking jacked for the fight. Like, sure, they had big guts and stuff. And kind of a bunch of titties between them. There was 4 pretty nice titties between them.
See, Harley talking about his small nipples.
That was my favorite fucking thing. No, that was one of my favorite things. We'll talk about all our favorite stuff after, because, like, there's a bunch of my favorite shit that went on. Like, I had a bunch of favorites tonight.
But, like, I don't know, I knew that DJ was going to win right off the bat. I just had that feeling that, like, hey, he's a big boy. Mega looks like he's going to get tired quickly, which...
Oh, no, this is it's DJ and Eric from Comment Etiquette.
Oh, sorry, Eric, that's
Yeah,
what I meant
Eric.
to say.
Yeah. Which, yeah, same, whatever. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. But basically, yeah, no, I totally agreed. I did not... We even talked about this on our last, like, podcast. I, again, love Eric to bits, but there was no way he was walking out of that ring a winner unless he really fucking put his nose to the grindstone and fucking became a whole new man.
No, and that's the thing, we both got that, we both said that, we both knew it, and it sucks to, like, say, like...
It sucks, because, like...
What happens?
Yeah. Okay, so out of the first 3 fights we were talking about here, only one I called. Well, no,
Yeah.
only one I didn't call, sorry. Was the Ryan and Alex one, because I thought Ryan had it in him. And he fucking
Damn.
did. He did have it in him, though, because, like, it went all 5 rounds.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
He just didn't have the back.
Yeah, so, again, like I said, profile picture. Ryan McGee looking over at the camera, smiling with a Q-tip full of blood coming out of his nose.
Yeah.
That's fucking newspaper picture worthy in, like, boxing standards, you know? Like, the whole, like...
Oh, hell yeah.
Like it's the Muhammad...
That's a thumbnail for, like, a compilation.
Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. Because you had, like, the Muhammad fucking arm thing. You had, like, Mike when he was gripping George and stuff. And, like...
Yeah.
All those, like, cool, classic front-page photo boxing matches. That one right there, I think, would have been a good one. Because just Ryan turning and smiling at the camera and blood's pouring all over his face. He's got a Q-tip in his nose. That's fucking... That stays in my fucking... That would be my profile picture. Honestly,
No, I get that.
My Facebook and Twitter would look like just me smiling with blood covered in just boxing. But yeah, I really didn't have, like, huge hopes for Eric in this fight. Again, because, like I said, out of all the people I predicted, only one was wrong. But out of all my favorites, only one... No, out of all these fights, out of, like, my personal favorites, none of them won. Out of these first 3 fights. Because I love Super Mega, and I love Comment Etiquette.
Yeah.
So, having said that, they all lost. So it's like, I get it, though, because, you know, look at me. This is why I like them more, because it's fucking goofy, nerdy fucking gaming shit and funny stuff. I didn't really know a lot of DJ stuff, actually. I actually don't even know what he does, personally. I didn't really research him a lot.
I researched a little bit. He was animator.
Oh, shit, I like him more now. God damn it. Oh, you know what? You're right. I totally did know that.
Yeah.
As soon as you said...
And then, after that one, it was the Minx fight?
I believe so. Here, let me switch this over. I know you can't see the stream, but in between us, I have the lineups showing up, each one by one, while we talk about them, so people can kind of see what we're talking about. Yeah, it was Yodeling Haley and Just a Minx. Oh my god, okay. So before we get into this fight, my favorite thing is how Just a Minx is her username.
Yeah.
Just a Minx. All one word. Just a Minx. But when they had her name come up on the screen and stuff, it was Justa Minx. Like her first name, they made it look like her first name was Justa.
I love that.
It bugged the shit out of me because I was like, come on, guys.
That's the thing. How hard is it?
And then, like, the one announcer kind of, like, was talking about, and then just Minx, and it's like, it's all one word. Or you could just say Minx. Just say Minx. That's even better. Just Minx. Like...
No, that's the thing.
The fact that it was Justa ... Minx. It's like, no, her name is not Justa, please. It's weird.
That fight pissed me off. That was the only fight that I actually got mad at the fighters.
Fucking love that.
Pissed off Haley. It was just, oh, you're so fucking stupid. Like, it pissed me off because it was like, that fight was so good. but just Minx, she kept going with that hook, and it just pissed me off because it was like, Haley.
She did do the same move a lot. Yeah, she did the same move.
And it worked because if Haley would just did that, Haley would realize she could do this, and oh wait, this side's open. Okay, and go for an uppercut, and she would knock Minx out within seconds. You just gotta block up, or even block, do a right hook, do a long, do a short hook, do a short jab, do something because it's throwing her off.
It really boils it down to fucking. You can even just block and fucking back up.
Well, that's the thing. Block it, back up, reset yourself. But no, Judas,
but you're just letting it happen, and I agree that it didn't specifically piss me off, but I definitely agree that that was annoying.
I was yelling at my phone, like, fucking put your hand up and swing, because if you just do this, literally, oh, she's about to, or even, oh, I think she's about to, okay, boom, boom, just as easy, 2 seconds, literally, 1, 2, and then go back to your normal fight, back up, but no, you're just letting her smile at you as she punches you.
Oh my god, the smiles were perfect, dude. Like, that's the most in-your-head fucking move in any combat sport. Huh?
Don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, I wanted Minx to win. She's good in that.
I was gonna say, I had that plan there that when we did our podcast last with our predictions, we called it. We said Minx was gonna come out like a fucking wounded creature and just fight. And she did.
And she did. And it just pisses me off that Haley just each round, it would be for 10 seconds straight, you would see just no hook, and it's just,
it might be like, it's kind of like another Matt and Dad situation where one was not thinking that it was going to be intense right off the bat kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
it was.
And it was, because it is a combat sport. Like, you still have to think of it as you're in a sport right now. Like, you're out to win. Yeah. So, like, you're not doing this just for clout, Jake. But, like, because, like, Haley and Matt had that. I don't speak personally for them, but what I saw was they kind of seemed like it was kind of not serious to them at first.
Yeah.
Because they kind of came out and they were doing their show, and fucking Matt brought out a blow-up doll of Dad, and that was my favorite thing. But, like, it was kind of like playing it off that, and it's like, no, when you get in that ring and it gets serious, it's nut up or shut up. Like, yeah.
It's really, you're going to die, or you can keep fighting to survive. That's what you're doing. Fighting to survive at that point, because they can kill you.
Oh, yeah,
and
God.
That's why I was so mad at Haley, because it's like, you aren't fighting to survive. You're just standing there at this point. You're
taking punches. She did have a cool couple punches and stuff, but then, Minx would take it to the face and then smile at her. And that's the most in-your-fucking-head tactic to use while you're in a combat sport.
There was one, though, that Haley clipped her really good, and Minx's knees gave out. You saw Minx went down, and she went like that. And I was surprised that they weren't going to fucking call it for, like, a hold-off.
Yeah.
Give it not 30 second, a 5-second timer or something, readjust. Because the way that Minx went down like that, you even saw her eyes went up, where it looked like she was about to fucking go down if she had one more punch in her.
Right? But, so if Haley actually took the time to, again, not speaking for her, because she might have just been outplayed, but, like, if she had that game plan, like, she knows her punches, she knows how to block.
She had a game plan, but every time she tried to set it up, Haley would destroy it. Haley would get into her face, so then she can't set up anything to do. She can't set up a plan. If she's planning, okay, here's what I'm going to do in this time. I'm going to right hook, and then I'm going to give her a jab, or even jab, then quick jab, quick right hook or something. She's thinking about doing that, but then you see, as soon as Minx gets about 2 feet away from her, Minx got that reach, and she's already shutting that down. She's not allowing Haley to fucking go into that jab right hook or go into an under or anything like that. And that was what that pissed me off.
Well, you're explaining one of my favorite adages about, like, combat sports and fighting sports and stuff. It's chess with your fists.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Like,
you gotta just go with the flow in a way.
Yeah, any martial arts and stuff, she had a game plan, but she stuck to her one plan. If I'm playing chess and I drop my one move every time, and I'm getting people with that, and then all of a sudden someone comes in with a counter to that. What the fuck am I gonna do now? I don't know how to get out of that.
That's why I was so mad at Haley, because she didn't counter Minx like she could have, and that would have thrown Minx off. But no, she didn't.
Yeah, she did she did some good punches, like you said, and threw Minx off her guard. Capitalize on that. You could have capitalized on that though, and been like, okay, I know that's getting her, so let's tweak it a little bit and do it this side from the right side, and not just throwing her left hand. She could have fucked her up by throwing her right and doing this, because she was getting some clean hits in. But
fuck yeah,
Minx just kept coming in with those combos and just like, again, wounded fucking animal in the corner of the woods. Minx was like, I called it during the fucking. Minx is a fucking beast, and like just you can tell that she has that in her to fucking murder if she needed to. Like Haley was. It never really kind of occurred to Haley during that fight, like, I need to change it up and try to stop her. But it really...
See, and that thing that she fucked up on.
Yeah, and she just kept getting nailed. She just kept getting nailed every time. She would go in with the same moves, and Minx caught it, saw what was going on, became that wounded fucking animal that was just ready to fight. And, like... I already lost my thought, so please continue.
But, like, no, that's the thing. It's just what happens, I guess. Like, fuck, her game plan got thrown off. She tried to recalibrate, and she wasn't able to recalibrate. And if you see, man, she had no technique. She got tired, but she just didn't capitalize on the tiredness. You can capitalize on that, which she did not do. She should have realized, okay, she's starting to get fatigued. Her arms are heavy, her legs are heavy. Let's start going for a body shot.
Yes.
So then get her to start covering up her body, and now her head's going to be free. Because now all her weight's going to be down on her arms, and she's not going to be able to move up quick enough. She never did that.
It's a simple fucking body 1-2 with the jabs. Body 1-2, and then when she goes down, you fucking right hook the head. Basic fucking boxing strat. 1-2, back.
Baker, feint it. Fucking go for a
low.
Don't actually tap and go for a high. So then she goes low, you punch high. But she never did that, which sucked. And if she would have, I bet you Minx would have been down. I bet you she would have been down within seconds.
And like you were saying a couple seconds ago there about Minx's form, by the middle of that fight to the end, Minx was not looking like a boxer.
Oh no,
she was just throwing weird punches and keeping her head like this while she's dropping over the top.
She's literally doing this, and it's like, hey.
Yeah.
That's why. Fuck.
She explained on Twitter after the fight that she really respects Haley because she had some good punches, and Haley knocked out both her contacts in the fight with punches.
Why did she get contacts in?
Minx had contacts in because she wears glasses.
That's not safe.
It's really not safe at all. But
no, it isn't.
I thought of that earlier too when she put the tweet out. I was like, you shouldn't have things in your eye while you're fighting.
She could have fucking broken one of the contacts.
Yeah, or punched it up enough that it just went right into her eyelid and just like she'd be fucked, right?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So that was Minx's. Again, not allegedly. That was Minx's reasoning why she lost her form by the end of the fight, because both her contacts were knocked out. I didn't see no contacts getting knocked out. I didn't see any contacts get knocked out, so I'm honestly there was how many people watching? If your contacts were knocked out, someone would have stopped the fight to let you put those back in or take them both out. Yeah.
They would have taken them off the ring.
Yeah, they would have been like, yo, stop. Minx, are you wearing contacts? Give me those. Take those out of your eyes and continue the fight.
Yeah.
But she said what happened was
that wasn't a bad fight.
No, I again love that I called it. Minx just came out like a fucking beast in the woods, man.
Oh hell yeah.
That was another stoppage of the night, which was cool. Haley did not defend herself, so the ref stopped and was like, "Okay, you're not in." So another cool TKO ending, which is cool. Hey, fuck yeah!
In your eyes, so we are going to keep going.
Keep focusing on her contacts, Haley. You should have won.
Yeah, fuck. Who was next? That was Amy's next?
It is the I Did a Thing and Odd Ones Out next.
Oh, okay. Well, that one, since you don't really know much, we can skip it. It was a great fight. First round, TKO.
And I really love Odd Ones Out. And I love I Did a Thing. So out of these two, I didn't really have a personal favorite, but I did have I Did a Thing as the winner.
I kind of thought I Did a Thing would win because
Yeah.
Odds went out. He more seemed like, oh, this is fun. He
Yeah.
wasn't taking it as serious as he should have.
Again, that really boils down to a lot of the fights tonight. Like, there were some people who thought of it as a fun little situation. Like, yeah, let's do this and have fun. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, people went in for fucking blood.
That's the thing. It smacked them across the head, and they were like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, it kind of woke you up. You're like, oh shit, I should have maybe thought about this a little more.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I do got to take a piss though. So
Okay.
it's been an hour
Want
and
to cut the break
15.
real quick?
What?
Want to just cut the break real quick?
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay, so go. Take piss too.
You're on Facebook Messenger, so make sure you mute yourself.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you guys in a sec. Thank you guys for coming out. Use the link up below if you guys want some energy.
And make sure to use the link below if you guys want to support us.
Yeah. We need it. We really do. All right. Talk to you guys in a sec.
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Alright, welcome back to Creator Clash Aftermath. I'm your boy Frosty. Hope you guys enjoyed that little break. You guys got some snacks, some food, and all that fun stuff. And probably something to drink, I guess. That's what I should have said, was snacks and drinks. But snacks and food work too. We should... Oh, look at that. Look at that. We already got Puddle back and ready to go too. Okay, so like, why do you keep playing with this plank of wood?
Well, I'm being honest. It's not just one piece.
Oh. Sorry, something happened. Your mic quality went like shite.
What?
Your mic quality fucking died.
How is it now?
Still a little iffy. Weird. I can hear you a little better, but like, you kind of sounded like you were like, kind of fuzzy.
Weird.
Yeah, here, you know what? You want me to call you again?
Yeah.
Yeah, here, I'll stop the call and I'll call you again. Cause I don't think that was me. Oh shit! To call him again, I need to have my camera off. One sec, y'all. You make me move. Okay. Back to Facebook. Call my motherfucker again. Then I'll bring my camera back in. Ugh. My fucking cat's fucking around. Should work now. Please allow microphone access and camera access. I did. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll do this. I actually have to, like, turn my camera off, so... 1 second, everybody. You guys can have, nothing. I was gonna replace it with something, but no. And boop. Should bring Buddy back now. Yeah. You said no. You bastard. We're streaming. Yeah, I'll switch to that for now while we wait. Okay, 1 sec. He's having technical difficulties, so... Well, I can bring myself back up, so go back to the main page here, and go find my face here, and turn my face back on. There we go. Hi. I'm back. So Puddle is having technical difficulties. So we are just either waiting on word for him to see if it's going to change or if we'll cut this short because I want to talk to him about it as much as everybody else. And then, honestly, part 2 we can put it together and have one big thing for the upload, but also we can it'll be more in the middle of the day, so we can have people show up on Discord and call and talk about it with us. I'm just waiting on word from him. There we go. But yeah, guys, I'll kind of get into talking about this while I wait for him. But again, I think we've actually made it halfway, so that kind of works out pretty good too. So the first half was fantastic of this entire event. We got loads more coming up, and then we have an entire thing about other things that happened during the show, which is fantastic. But yeah, frankly, first fight still good, even though it was super short. I thought it was awesome to have Dad just kind of stomp out Matt pretty quick because of the shit that was happening and stuff. But respect Matt as a whole. Like I said, love him. Ryan was incredible. Ryan and Alex, that fight was just amazing. And out of both the Super Mega guys, I would have rather Ryan won. Again, love Matt. But looking at the matchups, my predictions were Matt loses, Ryan wins, and he lost. But the fact that they made it all 5 rounds was absolutely incredible, and that just blows my goddamn mind. Nothing from him yet? No. Okay. Well, maybe I will call it right now, and then we'll be back in either a little bit or not. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be in the middle of the day, and we can take some phone calls and stuff. So, if you guys haven't subscribed or liked yet, do that now, and you can see us tomorrow when this happens. If you guys want some energy drinks, hey, check it out. Boom. Rogue Energy. Amazing stuff. Great flavors. Low cal. And it's just like a click away. Just rogueenergy.com/discount/Fr0zD. Fr0zD. And you can get yourself, I believe it's about 10% off or something. 5%. I don't know. I haven't looked that up. But all said and done, thank you guys for coming out and supporting the boys. This will be continued in a part 2, either in 20 minutes or tomorrow. So, with that, thank you guys so much. Love ya.